All right, we should be going live here any second now. Let me just check, make sure we have. Oh, what was that? Let me check that it is broadcast. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Should be coming up. Yep. Sounds like it's coming up. Excellent. So, where'd my mouse go? Okay. Oh. All right. Let's say hello to people in chat. And next, we want to bring up. Oh, there I am. Let's see. We want to go to in Discord announcements and then join stage. And then I gotta add. Should be coming up there. There we are. We have sound. Okay, we're rolling. So in a few minutes, about 2 minutes or less, we should start the fireside. Okay, so the show should be starting here soon. On the main screen. I'm gonna be playing Ark.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
We'll get started here. I don't want to keep you too long today. I'm not sure. Let's see who is here. Chong's here, but Chong is not feeling so hot. He's fighting a respiratory infection. He's got a respiratory infection. So, and Bella's here. And Mako's here. But let's see. We'll get started here in a few. It's way too hot here. I'm really not happy. We did not have winter this year. Very upset about that. And I'm sounding like an old person complaining about the weather. Like I never wanted to be that person. Like it's too hot outside. I kind of want to be that, but it was 89 yesterday and wanted to. Bleh.
89. That's insane.
But good morning, everyone. Yeah. Okay. I think that I was saying that here in Southern California, we had, I want to say 2 weeks of winter. and it was right at Christmas time, and it rained. That was when we had a lot of rain and all this, and we had rain last week, which was really nice, and the mountains are all covered in snow. But that was it. Like the no, I mean, and I have a closet full of like I have jackets, I have boots, I have all this, I have sweaters that I want to wear, and it just sits in the drawer and looks at me sad. So I just I think I live in a state of denial that I think that where I live is much cooler than it actually is. So anyone else like that, or is it just me and my madness? Ugh, the pool, like, and that's another thing, like this as much hair as I have, like, and my skin's already sensitive, I'd get in the pool, but chlorine and just icky, and I don't want green hair, and no. Yeah, give me a north of the wall right there. Ocelot, I agree. Yes, Zuko. That's me? Hmm. Uh, his hair needs to be wavier and bigger. No snow in Montana. I know, Disciple, you're a little messed up right now. And the people that can help fix you are either sleeping, hopefully Grizz is still sleeping, and or out of town. So yes, I know. No, not that hair. Okay, I love that episode, but that hair, ugh, and that makeup, no. No. All right. Let me ping everybody in game one more time, or anybody wants to do that for me, and we can get started. So first of all, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for taking the time to come and be a part of Fireside. We appreciate all of you. And so we can share all this fun new information with you. First thing first, I know you all are kind of tired of the Valentine event. I've been hearing grumbling about the stupid love bugs on ASA, and I think maybe people are done with all the pink. I mean, I personally like pink, but bright pink, but it can get a little much. So that's gonna be going away this weekend. But the next, knowing, the next event won't be much longer. That's Easter, I think. And then we all get to deal with stupid bunny dodos and all the Easter colors. So, and ASE, I wish that we could do more event-wise in-game than just the colors, or like we're able to do, I think we're able to do Raptor Claws at Christmas time, but the other events just aren't available for ASE like they are for ASA. So we do as much as we can. But yeah, so the Valentine's event will be going away this weekend. And one really exciting thing that's happening this weekend, and it should be starting after Fireside. It's projected to be starting after Fireside, but there might be some delays, but fingers crossed that it all works out fine, is we have Bodega again for this Fireside. And I know that all of you have been anxious for a Bodega, and I will be, remember, you don't have to remember everything that I'm saying right now. I will be putting out an announcement with all the things that are going to be available on Bodega. When it's ready, it will be right here on the website. Bodega is a Tebex fun little thing that we do for Fireside. It's little things that we have available on our Tebex shop for purchase, and they are delivered to you in game by typing boxes, and they'll pop up and you'll get them in game. This Bodega, what we have available So I'm going to start with the two things that are for ASA and ASE. So this bodega is small, but there's still a bunch of stuff to be able to get. First thing will be we will have a discount on the Explorer Note package that's on TabX. So this will be, so first off, let me back up a little bit. Bodega is projected to start today after Fireside, and it will run for a week. So it will go from this right after Fireside till next Saturday midnight Pacific Standard Time. You have that whole week to be able to purchase items. The first item up for sale will be a discounted ASA or AXE Explorer Note. Then the next thing is for ASA and ASE are boosted health and melee and STAM weight map specific dino packs and vanilla dino packs. Not packs, vanilla dinos. So sorry, I'm like editing my notes as I'm doing this in vanilla dinos. You'll be able to purchase 2 per category. So there will be a vanilla health and melee. There will be an extinction health and melee. There's scorched earth health and melee. There will be an aberration health and melee. So we'll have all of those available. You can buy 2 from that category. And then there will also be vanilla stamina weight, an extinction stamina weight, an aberration stamina weight, but et cetera, et cetera. So you can buy 2 from each category. And if once you buy those, you find that you've gotten dupes. So if you've gotten if you buy the health and melee vanilla and you get 2 health and melee Rexes and you really don't want to have 2 health and melee Rexes, you can post in support and request a ticket. So then we can swap out the duplicate for you.
Hey, Scarlett, were we adding the Valguero ones in? Are they going to be in this time?
No. Oh, maybe they, I don't know if Bob got to it, but there are plans for Valguero, us to be adding the Valguero dinos and Lost Colony dinos. So, but I think that they're going to be their own category, and that's going to be a Lost Colony Valguero kind of combo, because we don't want to put it into the vanilla, because the vanilla pool is big enough as it is. We're going to do another one with those. So that will be, thank you, Mako, that will be next bodega when we have Valguero, and unless Bob snuck it in, I really don't, he didn't tell me, and he's playing Pokemon. So I don't know. So, but it will say on the website whether or not those are part of the packs. And Grizz is here, and unless Grizz can confirm, he's the one that was setting up the packs, and I don't know if those were ones that were included. So I'm going to default to him real quick. He's lurking in the audience because it's like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning for him. For the Aussies, what time is it, Icarus, there in the morning? 6 a.m.? Okay, so he might still not be not completely awake yet, so I'm not sure. No Val Lost Colony. Okay, so that's your answer right there. So that will come next bodega. Next time we have bodega and we offer the boosted health and melee and strength stam weight dinos, we will have the Lost Colony Val category 2. Any questions before I move on? And this is good for ASA and ASE, so just so you know. And I am ignoring. If anybody wants to wrangle Fury, please, and any of that nonsense. All right, now the next two are for ASA only. And sorry, ASE, these ones just aren't, like, Bob hasn't been able to get these into the dev kit to work in ASE yet. So, but the next one is up for ASA only are a choice. It's a random Bob's Arsenal dyno. If someone wants to link, please, for me, the legacy announcement, it's pinned with all of the list of all of Bob's Arsenal dynos that are available. You will get one of these dynos, and there is no limit to how many you buy. You can buy as many as you want. And Bob's Arsenal dynos, this also includes the highly coveted Suki. That's the Featherlight that heals. The Coda, the Shinehorn that increases your melee. Luna, the Pocket little Snow Owl that can ride on your, be on your shoulder, and you can ride it, and it's amazing. All the boosted Wyverns, the boosted Rhino, the water dinos, the Dunkel, I'm forgetting, but there's so many. Thank you. Yes, so many. All these things, all Bob's Arsenal dynos, all of these are all going to be available in this Bob's Dino purchase. So it's one at a time. You can buy as many as you want, but if you buy, it did not, Wolfie. If you buy 5 and you did not get the one, this is for ASA only. The first 2 were for ASA and ASC. This is for ASA only. If you buy 5 of these and you do not get the one that you want, the specific one that you want, post in support. We will open you a ticket, or open a ticket if you have Tribe Rep or VIP. Open a ticket. Let us know which one you want to swap for. You put the one that you don't want into a pin-coded box for us. You give us a CCC to it. We come right to you. We swap it out. We give you the one you want. Done. Boom. So, easy peasy. And the final thing that will be available for this bodega is an ASA only chibi pack. It's our Valguero chibi pack. And before Zuko starts going on his warpath about this, yes, the chalk golem is still invisible in this pack. And yes, it has been being actively worked on. So he will be no longer hiding. But he's being worked on right now. There is a Deinonychus chibi in there. There is a on fire poop chibi. There is an on fire toilet chibi. An on fire compost bin. A fertilized Deinonychus egg, and a giant ice wyvern. The ice wyvern chibi is huge. And there's a dung beetle. And it says it all in the bodega description too. So you'll be able to see all of the chibis that you get, and the elusive ghostly chalk golem that hopefully shall be fixed shortly. All right, so again, for ASA and ASC, we have the Explorer Note discount. We have the boosted health melee and stem weight map specific and vanilla dinos. For ASA only, Bob's Arsenal dinos and Valguero chibi pack. So that's what's available for this bodega. And I will be putting out an announcement shortly after Fireside detailing all of this for you all so you don't have to remember. Okay. Any questions before we move on? I'm going to move on to ASA Legacy because we have a bunch of stuff to talk about. All right, moving on. ASA Legacy. All right, here's some big questions that we're answering. There's a lot of people that have been asking a bunch of things. I haven't been able to say things, but I am going to drop it on you. But before we do, how about we do our first giveaway?
How about a message from response?
1,000 points. Who would like to run that, please?
I'll do it.
Aylin said she could.
Okay, you can do it.
Aylin, yay! She can do it. You did all the ticket opening already. Okay, so for the first giveaway, it's going to be 1,000 points. There you go. This is good for both ASA and ASE. So if you'd like to win this, go ahead and press that little party horn and enter. All right. So, big questions for ASA right now. A lot of people have been asking about the Lost Calling Battle Pass. We are working on the Battle Pass right now. We did put out a survey asking for your opinions. We're fine-tuning it and tweaking it and getting it to just right the way it should be so it's not annoying like the last one where we heard you all with not wanting to farm thousands of materials again for, 2 million wood. We heard you. So we are working on that. And we know that a lot of people are waiting to do the bosses on Lost Colony for the Battle Pass, and we get it. And we want to make sure that the rewards are applicable for Lost Colony. Like, actually, like, this would be a good thing to have. So look for that soon. We hope by next Fireside to have that out for you. And as you all know, Astraeus just had a big update to their map. A lot of new map content. That map is just gigantic. I was flying around there last night, looking at the new points of interest. It's huge. It's amazing how big that map is. And I think someone compared it. Did someone, I don't know if it was in chat or if it was a Legacy General or something, someone looked up how big that map is in comparison to, like, say, RAG. And RAG's a pretty big map. It's like twice, almost 3 times the size. It's half the size of RAG?
No.
What?
Yeah,
I don't think it's half the size of RAG. I think it's bigger than RAG.
Yeah.
Oh, the new continent.
That I believe.
Yeah, it's freaking enormous. Oh, we have our two winners. Okay, so if you won this giveaway, we will be putting you into a ticket shortly. So stick around because we're going to get your information and send out your prizes. Yeah, so Astraeus is huge. So big reminder to not block any rare dino or resource spawns on any map, but on that map specifically. So, like, someone was posting about there being Phoenix spawns on Astraeus, but there's only one small area where they can chance to spawn. So please don't block that with a building. Or there's a new cavern with Rhenognathia, like little drones. And I'm not sure what is going on with those. I don't even know if can you even tame them or I don't know what the deal was. I just saw them. I don't know if anybody knows what's up with those, but they're little drones that it's in this, like, little cavern. Yeah, it's cool. But it's only like one spot that has them. So obviously don't block off that cavern. Don't block off that cave. They're tiny. They're not. So you know how big the love bug is, which is, it's tiny. And then the rhino itself is huge. And the drone Rhinognathia are like a baby rhino. But they're in there. So obviously, please don't block that off. And then we have the new Tortugars, which are not really new. That's just taken from Atlas, but those are spawning on Astraeus in that new content area. So just please don't block the rare dinos or like resource spawns. Just use common sense. Please, like, no massive land grabs. Please not 500 behemoth gates sprawling across the map, taking a huge area. Please don't do that. And if you have any questions about building spots or any building areas or anywhere that you think that you might want to build but might think we might say no, you can always put in a map report. You can always ask in support and we can check it out. Yumelin and I have already put down some admin public teleports on the new islands, the new area. So I put one outside of the Minotaur cave, and he put one down outside of the Hall of Fame, or like I don't know. We've named them that at admin, like arcade admin, and I also put one down in Minas Tirith. And Minas Tirith, we've already said in our rules that the really large points of interest on that map should stay open for everybody to enjoy. So places like, we already have a few on the existing Astraeus map that we would like to stay open, like Mount Olympus should stay open, the Temple of Zeus should stay open, the Temple of Persephone should stay open, the Spartan Death Pit should stay open, Sheep Islands should stay open, and Minas Tirith should stay open. So at the top of Minas Tirith, we have an admin public teleport up there. Yes, Sheep Island. And we also have, I put a billboard out in front of Minas Tirith requesting that people leave that accessible for everyone to be able to enjoy. And you know what? It's perfect for, maybe we can do some little mini server events in that spot. Maybe we can place some like little hidden boxes or do like a little scavenger hunt or something like that. So we'd like to use that area and keep it open for everybody to be able to enjoy. So no building in Minas Tirith. And on that note, guess what? We are going to be opening an EU Astraeus map. And I know everyone, there's a few of you in chat right now that are really, really excited about having an EU Astraeus map. So yes, that is going to happen. And we also have our base relocation service. So that's live on Tebex. So if you are built on NA Astraeus and you'd like to be moved over to EU Astraeus when it opens, we can do that for you for a nominal fee. You can buy that on Tebex, and if you follow the little instructions there, Grizz is our master magician, and he will take your base and plop it down onto the new map. But you have to claim the area that you want it to be, that it is in, from NA over to EU. It's nice. So you'll all we'll have more space to spread out. So yes, that will be opening sometime this week. We wanted to have it done this weekend. We actually wanted to have it done right when Astraeus update happened, but I'm kind of glad we didn't have it ready, because if you didn't notice how Astraeus kept crashing, and crashing, and other maps kept crashing with this update. This latest update, knock on wood, seems to have kind of calmed it down.
Good.
So now we can start up our new EU, Astreas, and have more space for everybody to spread out and have some fun. So that will be happening sometime this week. No exact date yet. I can't speak for when they're ready to open it up. It will be happening this week. So, all right. Any questions about that?
Nope.
Before I move on. Phenomenal. Yes, it's phenomenal. All right, I'm moving on. If you hadn't recognized that the titles of our Center 1 and 2 maps have changed, they're changed and saying that we're consolidating them on March 15th. We do have our new center map open. So if you are currently based on Center 1 or 2 and want to still live on Center, the new NA map is open to move to. If you do not feel like moving and you want to partake in the base relocation service, it is available for that map as well. So you can purchase that and we will get you moved. Just need to follow the directions. If you didn't notice, there are some little changes. We do listen at Fireside to your suggestions, and we test things and then we implement them. And last night during restarts, Grizz snuck some in, and he has not posted the change logs yet. But if you didn't notice, the grinder slots now for the A+ grinder are now 1,000. So no more complaining about not being able to transfer all of your gotcha cracker crap over into the grinder. Now you can do that, and you have more space. You don't have to worry about it maxing out. Sorry. We also, the ASR paint gun now does not need paint in the inventory to be able to use it. That was a suggestion, so that's been implemented. We did fix a few things with so there's now a limit with for the nanny. Nanny will now be, is it Grizz? Is it for just for the A+ nanny? Is it for all nannies? The limit. I think it's just for the A+, but he's going to answer here really quick. All nannies, is it for both? So three for each? Okay, so it's three total, or is it 6? Is it 6 total? 3 of each type? Okay, sorry. You get 3 nannies of each type per tribe per map. So that's our limit for nannies. And as you know, there was some serious nanny drama. Sorry, you go back to that. Never mind. There was some serious nanny drama from CS that forced Bob to have to make our own A+ nanny.
Oh.
And then CS decided that, oops, he made a mistake, and he reverted it back to the way it was now, the way it was before. So you can use either nanny. They both work. The A+ nanny pulls from a nearby trough and has, like, you can hold E on it to see what trough is linked. It's not very good right at the moment at feeding both carnivores and herbivores at the same time. So it's kind of like you have to, if you're using the A+ nanny, you kind of have to choose an herbie or carnivore, but the CS nanny is back to working the way it was before. So yes, we know it's confusing it's annoying, but we did what we could to help mitigate any issues that CS was causing. So you can use both of them, or you can use one. And I think yes, the A plus will be getting further fixes. So you can choose whether or not, because we really do not want to implement the CS troughs that CS is trying to make you use with its nanny. That's his projected his vision is that the CS nanny will only work with the CS trough. Excuse me. So we don't like that, and we don't want to add any more CS things because, as you see, he likes to break stuff. So unless we really need to, or we have no choice. So yes, so we're gonna keep, we have both nannies work. They just, yes. But they just work a little differently. So kind of got to just be aware of what you're using and what is available. And there are also going to be cloner limits. So know the days of being able to put out hundreds of cloners at a time is no longer. And I want to see where Grizz posted the cloner limits.
It's
I can't-
10. It's 10.
10? Yeah, I know, but where did he post did he put it in Fireside? Yes, okay. So the cloner limits right now are live. The default for cloning chambers for ASA is 4.
Oh,
That's default. And every VIP up from that gets increase. So if you're VIP 5, you get 6. VIP 10, you get 6. VIP 25, you get 8. VIP 50, you get 10. And we are in the process of adding 2 new VIP roles. 2? No, 3. 3 new, what? Yeah, 3 new VIP roles that will be coming soon. There will be a VIP 35, a VIP 75, and a VIP 100. So those will be coming soon. And I need to make sure I put this in here. For Granby, because he's working. But so there are now cloner limits. So you need to pick up your extra cloners if you've got too many out. And okay. And then moving on from there. Remember, you guys will have time to ask questions at the end too. So if I move too fast, I'm just trying to get through this all for you. As you know, that the Sunday bosses are back going on ASA. There was a little bit of a hiccup last Sunday with the event map, but we got that all sorted and straightened, and everything should be working, and the Death Guard is working on that map, so no more opt-in. You don't need to worry about that. But all the things, if you want to be notified for Sunday bosses, or you want to be notified about special like community events or player run events or anything like that, please go to the top of Discord into channels and roles and take the ASC Legacy Bosses role. So then once those are posted, you're notified, and because we don't want to ping everybody for events, not everybody likes them, but if you do like them, you should take that role, and then you get pinged, and then you reminder. So. And one last thing for ASA, and this is important. I've been posting, and Bob has been posting the counts for what our soul balls are.
Mhm.
our SCS cryos are on the various maps. And I posted one yesterday, and I'm going to post one right now so you can all see how many we're getting. And this is just this morning. Let's see. I'm going to post this here for you. Y'all can see. Check this out. That's per map as to how many SCS cryos are on each map. And I'm not gonna call out some of the tribes that are some of the worst offenders, but it's a lot. So please, 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 please get those under control. And anybody that is over, any tribe that is over, so like the max is 5K. Yes, you are, Mako. Calling you out. You're not the worst one, but you're part of it. Your tribe mates are troublemakers with all their tames. If you are, so we want people to aim for under 5K and under per map. That's for everybody. Please keep your soul, and you can check all of this on the ARKADE website on your player portal. You can see how many, like what Tibek just put here. He's able to see where all his bases are, where all of his SCS balls are. Yes, keep those balls in check, man. And keep an eye on that, please. If you don't, I'm hoping nobody sound clipped my voice for that. Keep that in check. If your totals are over 5K on a specific map, we will start. We will be pulling you into a ticket. Yes, Crunk Muffin. Yes, VIPs technically do get more than 5K soul balls, but we would really, 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 really encourage you not to. Please, just keep it under 5K. Yes, you can be at 7,500 as a VIP, but should you be? Probably not. Please. And Niz, you log into the website, you log into arkadeonline.com, log in and see your player portal, and you can see how many balls you got. Because this is a little out of hand. Like, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, the top tribe that has on one map, they have 17,000 SCS balls on one map.
Ouch.
And I'm not naming who they are, but on one map, they have 17,159 SCS balls. So, Lalo, it is not you.
Not even close.
Yes, it's pretty ridiculous. And I don't know, Breezy. I mean, you got a shop. I mean, and you don't have anything near that. So, but we will be pulling people that are over 7,500. We will be pulling them all into tickets this week to have some discussions of their accounts and how they need to be editing. So please, please take it down a notch and get your counts under control. Yes, we need to talk about your balls. I'm waiting for someone to put up sweaty balls. Where's my GIF? Or my sweaty balls are here for your pleasure. I'm waiting. If you all don't get it, if you don't get that, well, not that one, but that's close, Mezzo. Yes, Tib, Niz, yes. Thank you. Yes. Oh, you guys came through for me. Thank you. I needed that this morning. Shut up, Zuko. My God. Go back to bed, little boy. All right. Moving on. Last thing for that. All right, let's get our next giveaway. While we're on that note, let's get our next giveaway for 5 color tokens, and this will be for ASA and ASE. Every single giveaway this time is for everybody. So we're going to move into legacy suggestions. All right, first suggestion is from S. Liz asking to turn the audio volume of the rainstorms on center maps when they reopen. Yes, they're loud, but you can also always adjust those in your own player settings.
Giveaway thing. Oh,
There's no real way for us to do it in game, like in our INIs or anything like that.
what's that? 10.
Okay, this next giveaway is up. So we're going to say new, you need to fix that. I know. Yeah, you can adjust that. Next suggestion is from Karlak, an A+ grinder slot increase. And as you all know, ta-da! We have 1,000 slots for the A+ grinder. So you're welcome. Tell Grizz thank you. They're ready. And the next suggestion is for Karlak, suggesting a dyno writing admin. He wants a boss, something that can make the admin all pick their favorite dynos, make it a boss,
Oh.
and add a thrall writer of them on it. And then he basically wants to skin me, it seems like. Karlak, we might have to have a discussion, but that's a great suggestion for an event if we can actually do it. So I don't know if it's even possible, but again, keep the suggestions coming for events, because we do have some of our event team here, our event coordinators here, and they're listening and taking all these ideas and putting them for stuff to do. So thank you for that. And if you would like to join event team and be a part of the crazy, you can always join. We're always looking for event team. Congrats! We have our 2 winners for color tokens. All right, next suggestion. Miss Mezzo wants an A+ trough and A+ tech trough slot count. She wants an increased slot count for the normal trough and 600 for the tech trough. We did say yes, we would do that. We just have not done that, so we'll need to add that. We need Bob to kind of weigh in on that. So Grizz can enable that. So yes, we will be doing that. The next one is an A+ cryo hospital from Dingo. Dingo wants an A+ version of the cryo hospital because the SCS cryos do not work in it. Right now, we are waiting on the SCS modder to make it compatible. Bob, as you know, has a full-time job. We all do, and his time is limited. And he's trying to we kind of triage what's important and what's not. And at the moment, we'd rather wait for SCS to be getting that in gear, so then we can use those with the cryo hospital. let's see, next suggestion from Caldwin asking for A+ appliances to be skinnable. Yes, if it's possible, we will do that. But again, that will be something that will be added to Bob's to-do list, and that will probably be lower on the totem pole because it's not quite a fire to put out, if you understand that.
Yep.
Kind of have to triage it. But yes, if it's possible, yes, we will do it. So yes. Wits had a suggestion with Dino Wipes. He doesn't like that rare tames in progress get wiped with the with wild Dino Wipes, and
I didn't realize that.
the way that the mod functions, the way that the plugin functions, it's not possible. So you all wanted more wild. You all wanted more rares, and you wanted the wipes to happen more often because rares were getting either like stuck behind the borders, or they were meshed and they weren't coming. So the wipes were helping to clear out those ones that were meshed or that were spawning behind borders that they couldn't be accessible. They weren't accessible, so it's not possible. So. Next suggestion, Helicoprion saddle in the shop. This is from Ryan Morn. The Helicoprion apparently didn't come with a saddle, even though it said it did. We figured that out, and that was a problem with the code in the shop. So that has been fixed. And if you did buy the Helicoprion and you didn't get the saddle, we can always, you just post in support for us or open a ticket and we will get you a new saddle. We'll get you a saddle because it should have come with it. So we will get you that. So we just need to see your shop purchase and we'll go like that. Next suggestion. So this is regarding auctions. It's a anti-sniping, minimum 1 minute anti-sniping. Make all auctions have a minimum 1 minute anti-sniping clause to have more fairness, especially during highly prized auctions. So that the fastest to type within the last seconds of the auction doesn't snake the entire thing. Yes, it's more of like a common courtesy thing. Yes, you put in that. So like sniping is not a thing. We are testing right now a new auction mod. So it's a new auction plugin, and they are using it on survival right now, and so far so good. So if it continues to do well over on survival, we will probably implement it for ASA. So, and this is only for ASA. ASC, I'm sorry that we just don't have an auction mod available for ASC. The ones that are available are highly exploitable, and we just don't have them. Yeah, they're bad. So yes, we will be asking that you right now, until we have the auction plugin going, please put the anti-sniping in there for your bidders. Next suggestion. There's a lot of suggestions for ASA. We'll get through this. Mauser was asking for guide links on the website. If you all know, Ozone put out a bunch of different guides that we have pinned in legacy announcements, and they would like them to be on the website, and we agree that that would be good. So Bob is working on a player portal FAQ page, important links page for the player portal. So you'll be able to one-stop shop, go over and look for all your guides on the website. So yes, that was a good suggestion. Thank you, Mauser. Next suggestion is about the A+ nanny. Ryan did not like that the A+ nanny keeps feeding, and because it puts a lot in, it feeds 100 into the inventory, and you didn't like that that was happening, and I get it. But you can always pick up the bags. Once you pick up the dyno, pick up the bag with the SES cryo gun, pick it up, and then just dump it back into a trough or stick it into dedicated storage. And if you know, yes, it just keeps feeding. Yes, yes. So just leave it in its inventory, leave the food in there. And then when it fully grows up, you can just take it, put it back into storage. Yes, the Omni tool can pull from the death bags, and the SCS cryo gun, you can just shoot the bag and it'll pick it up. And if you know, on ASA, sometimes dinos will not eat from the troughs if they don't have meat in their or food in their inventory. So I kind of like it. It's kind of like a nice little bonus, but I get it. So you can use the A plus nanny, or you can use the SES nanny. SES nanny doesn't do that. So yes, and our seeds. Yeah, I have so much. I have so much meat. Woo! From those R seeds. So there's another sound clip for you. Next suggestion is from Cruzo, who wants decay time. So basically, I'm not going to read this entire thing, but he was saying that the default decay time of 2 weeks and tribe rep for 21 days, 3 weeks was not long enough. And did not like, he apparently was having some crashing issues and could not get into game and did not reach out to us, and his base decayed, and wanted people to be able to, if they've have 100 plus hours on the server and play gameplay, they should be getting another week of decay time, or 500 plus hours is 2 weeks additional of decay time. And we talked about that, and we've asked players time and time again, if you are having issues, please post in support so we can get you onto extended permission so you won't decay while you're having issues. We have no problems with that. If you have an emergency, if your computer exploded, whatever it is, we have no problem with extending your time or troubleshooting with you. If you post that you're having problems, we do have some smarties on the team, and we have a lot of smarties that are in our community that can help you. But if you don't tell us and then you decay and then you come to us and go, well, can I get my stuff back? Well, we're going to send you right to the base recovery. So vacation, mezzo, no, we do not. So it has to be for an emergency situation. Like, if you're just going on vacation, that's why we have the VIP roles. We have it for emergency vacation. Yeah. Right now, you've got 2 weeks of default decay. If you're a tribe rep, you have 3 weeks of decay. If you need longer decay time, the $5 VIP sub is 30 days. And then if you go up from there, the $10 is 45. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then it goes on and it goes on and on up to, I think it's 90 days for the top VIP. So we, if you have an emergency, if you're in the hospital, if something's happened, something's emergency, your computer's blown up, you can't get into it, we will work with you. But if you're just going on vacation, you have to message us and we can discuss. But if you're going away for school, something like that, then yes, we might be able to accommodate you. But if you're just going on vacation to a beachy island somewhere, then get the VIP. But so I don't know. So, but we're going to say no to that right now. We're going to say, you know, there are a lot of people that just AFK in game. And if we were to just increase, we are an increased decay just based on people's time that they're AFK'd in game. Just the amount of hours you have in game does not mean that you're actively active. And, you know, so, and it diminishes our VIP subs that actually help us function and help us run as a community. I mean, it is not cheap to run server prices. If you haven't been watching computer part prices and all of that, hosting servers prices has gone up to everywhere. Everything price wise has gone up. If you haven't realized that, for everything has gone up. So VIP subs, TabX purchases, all that stuff all goes directly into running our servers. We are all volunteers here. So your support helps keep us running. So we appreciate all of you for helping with that. And let's see, next suggestion, Zuko, he doesn't like how the gremlin is swimming on the hatchery, but if Bob said he would look at it and see if in the configs for that chibi, if he could do it. Personally, I think it's cute, but because when you fly, they fly along and swim along right next to you. It's super cute. So if Bob can do it, he will do it. So, and the next suggestion after that is asking for, this is from Miss Mezzo, asking for a send all to dedicated storage button on the 8+ grinder. And you can just use the Omni to send to dedicated storage.
Where are you going?
Yeah. If you have dedicated storage, use the Omni tool and sends it to. Yeah, you use your handheld Omni tool and you use it and you click on it and send it right to dedicated storage. It does work. I do it all the time. And TCU will do it too. But I'm just saying that right now, because that's a very, if Bob decided to add that, well, that probably won't be for a while. But in the meantime, there is a way to do it.
Button.
Just use your Omni tool and point it at the grinder and it sends it. Like that's how I did. That's how I transfer all things from my SCS terminals right to, boom, right into the dedicated storage with the Omni. Or yeah, put a Dedi intake beside your grinder. So there are ways. All right, that's it for suggestions. That's enough. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. Oh my gosh, listen to me for enough. Any questions before we move on to survival, ASE Legacy, and Minecraft? We still need to get through those. All right. ASA survival, there isn't much to say other than we've got just added aberration map, VIPs for survival are live, VIC subs, and also battle pass is live for ASA Omega. So those are all active and available on TabX for you to purchase. There are a few survival suggestions right now. The first suggestion is for from Zoto's wanting the breeding set to Omega 3. I don't speak Omega. It's been a while since I played Omega. I haven't played Omega since ASE. And the general consensus of that suggestion is that it makes the game way too easy. So that will be no. And the next suggestion is for from Beefcake asking for to allow any Dino class on Aberration. We haven't really talked much about this,
No.
but at like the general consensus of this one is kind of like this is maybe it puts players on a path to try different dynos rather than using the one OP dyno all the time everywhere. So having just AB dynos on AB is not such a bad thing for the challenge. So, but I'm sure that if you want to discuss that more with Stryker, and if there's more to that than what I'm seeing in the suggestion, I'm sure Stryker will listen. But yeah, the general consensus is keeping AB the way it is. And that's it for ASA Survival. If there's any questions you guys have, post in Omega General and Stryker's around. So he's our main one for Omega. Any questions before we move on? We want to let's give away our next giveaway is a rare Dino box. This is good for ASA and ASE as well.
Nice.
Wolfie, you're gonna have to wait.
Oh. Wolfie.
All right. Next, and moving on to ASE Legacy. So ASE Legacy, we are still looking at maps to add for a rotating map if the desire is still there. Is there still a want by the community to add a rotating map? There aren't very many to choose from, and some of them are a little buggy. And if the desire is still there, we will add it, but we just need to do more testing, and we need to check more for ASE. So if you all are still wanting a rotating map, then let us know. But we're still kind of in the works for that, just so you know. We also want you all to keep an eye on your soul ball counts over on ASE still. Remember, under 5K per map. And one thing that was brought up last week was the Sunday bosses. The population for ASE has kind of gone down a little bit. We have a large population on ASA, and ASE has a steady population, but the player count has gone down a little bit. And so the bosses are right now, the Sunday bosses right now are balanced for a medium-sized population. And as of now, there aren't as many people showing up for Sunday bosses. So what do? We nerf them a little bit and make it so they're not as strong? Or do we make it just one? Oh, congrats. Caldwin, did you already win something? Okay. Okay. Just making sure. But for ASE, what do we do for the Sunday bosses? Do we just go back to one? Or do we kind of adjust it so they're not as beefy? We're not quite sure yet, but we need to make a choice when it comes to that. So, just letting you guys know that that's what we're working on behind the scenes, trying to figure out the balance of that, working that with the event team and finding out their opinions and working to see what's going on with that. And moving on, ASE Legacy suggestions. Bella wanted an increased Giga Karcher Titanosaur spawns on RAG. I don't know, reminiscent into, well, the way we have Karchamageddon and Gigamageddon over on ASA. They are a rare spawn, and there's supposed to be a rare spawn, but yes, we said that we would go ahead and do that. So be prepared for it to not be safe on ASC in the Highlands RAG ever again. So, and next suggestion, that's it. That's our only suggestion for ASC Legacy. Any questions about ASC before we move on to, before Wolfie has a meltdown and gets so sad and starts to pout about not hearing about Minecraft? Are you pouting yet, Wolfie? If you're not pouting.
I don't even know if my stuff's still around on Minecraft because I haven't been on in a while.
Okay, moving on to
Off one there.
Minecraft. All right, Mako, you're up.
Can't hear you.
Mod to do that. And the way that the SMP is set up, we can't do mods, but I can do plugins. I've already started looking at some plugins. We don't object to that. So as I find a couple plugins that we can test and try out for a storage mod.
You cut off at the first part of what you were talking about, Mako, so I'm not sure what you were saying at first. And I think your mic may be cutting. I think your mic may be cutting out. I'm not sure. Yeah, I hear him too. I hear him too. But he's like, he was breaking up. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Okay. Ruff suggested a storage mod. We are going to do that, but it can't be a mod. It'll have to be a plugin. So I'll find a plugin and then test it, and we'll implement that. And the second suggestion was, an additional player warp, so we could get to individual shops. We're not going to do that. Baby came up with a real good suggestion for having an area at spawn, and we'll just section off a small little area there, and then grant rights for players to claim a small space there. So it'll be kind of like one unified area where all of the shops can be, and nobody has to use additional warps, and it's all kind of consolidated in one area. But as soon as that is set up, then we'll go ahead and we will notify everybody. And we're, I believe, still on track to go ahead and do all the mods. The first, Player Bazaar. That's a good way to put it. And we're still on track to do all the mods at the 1st of March, or not the 1st of March, but the first week of March. And as soon as that's ready to go, we will notify everybody as well.
And then what about Cobblemon? That's the 1st of April?
Cobblemon is, slated to be on the first week of April.
Okay. And are the VIP kits working? Okay.
So the VIP kits are functioning. It's the reoccurring portion. We have to make some changes, so the reoccurring stuff is put in place. I've got most of that ready. I'll give it to Bob, and Bob will correct that, and then that should be good to go. It's pretty close to done.
I'm trying to type this in for Granby. If you can do for me, like in the little general announcements for Minecraft, like anything else that Granby needs for
Sure.
the thing for that, that thing. No, nothing more in details about Cobblemon. Any more details? Wolfie, yep. For that's all you get to know is when it's coming.
It's coming.
I saw that someone was asking about. Okay, and then we're done. That's it. After this, we're done. I did see someone asking about EU Astraeus. Yes, we are getting EU Astraeus. That is coming. That's Namokin. I see your question. EU Astraeus is coming next week. We wanted to give it more time to the mod to kind of settle down, because as you all know, it was crashing. Astraeus was crashing a lot. So, and some of the other maps were crashing too with these latest updates. And we had to roll back a few maps because the saves were corrupted. So hopefully moving forward we won't have to do that anymore. Hopefully that they got their shit together and figured it out. But we shall see. Fingers crossed because poor Grizz. Grizz has been working nonstop so far. This last few weeks he's been crazy. So, all right, we're done. No more suggestions. Any other questions? Anyone wants to come up and chat with us? Anyone have anything to say to us? And here, you are more than welcome to come up. You just need to raise your hand, and I'll pull you up on stage if you'd like to say something or like to speak with us in voice at all. Anything else before? Oh, Laylo. I know Laylo likes to come up and talk. Did you say no? Yeah. Hi, Laylo.
Hi.
Hi, what you need?
Oh, nothing. I just came to say hi.
Oh, hi. Yeah, and your tribe is not the worst offender.
But we are an offender.
I don't know. Did you look at your totals?
No, I don't know how to do that.
What's your tribe's name again? Remind me.
Boogie Boogie.
So, if you'd like to know, on NA Island 1, you're at 6,763 cryos.
Over.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And that's not even, they're number 15 in the list.
Shame.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's not my fault.
Yeah,
Dinos just don't have any way of dying.
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Grinder.
You can kill them in the SCS terminal.
But then that makes me a murderer.
Don't you murder
I get
dinos
that
out
a
in the
lot,
wild
kinda.
on a regular basis?
That's different. That's the dino eating a dino. That's for food purposes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The
And
other way
here's
you're
our
suggesting
final
is just
giveaway.
cold-blooded murder.
Final giveaway for those of you that stuck around. This is our last giveaway, super rare dino box.
Awesome.
Oh, right. I wanted to talk about that. It won't let me join twice. It's still broken
Click it again.
for the giveaways. I did.
Click
It
it.
won't let me join twice.
Why are you joining twice?
Well, because more chances to win.
Yeah.
You can only join once.
Solid logic, brother.
Yeah,
One.
exactly.
One. That's cheating, dude. Yep. Thank you, Liz. She called you out.
It's not cheating if you let everybody join more than once. It just comes down to who can click it the fastest before the giveaway is over.
They won't even let me
Cheaty
join
cheat.
once, man.
Cheaty. No, we can't, and we can't win. Oh, please, Grizz. Give me a break. Says the one that likes to regularly trank me. Like, finally stopped. Ugh. Oh, and
Get
Nick.
that fortitude up.
That's why my fortitude is at like 200%. Niz, Niz, you actually have a Tortugar that you left out on NA Astreus that was reported in, well, it was there last night. I don't know if you picked it up this morning or whatever, but it was there last night. And I'm like, what else are they going to port over from Atlas? They've got the Tortugar, they've got the Minotaur, they've got the Gorgon, Medusa. What else are they? They have Hydra. Yes. What else? What are we missing? Are we missing what are we missing from yeah. All from Atlas. Yeah, it's all from Atlas. The squid. Yeah. Oh, what? Grizz? Grizz, did you seriously enter that?
It's rigged.
Oh,
That was.
wow.
He is not. He is not allowed. He is not. No. Nay. Oh, the seahorse. Yeah. Yep. We'll run that again one more time. Oh, love my tribe mate. Oh, so funny. Okay, one more time. Trying to think of what else Atlas has. So the cat that is ASA is almost exactly basically the
Whoops.
movement and everything
Click
like that. It's
that.
the Atlas cat. I really, really want an Atlas raven and an Atlas parrot. And I really wish that they would reskin that ugly, ugly Mesopithecus monkey and make it look like the cute monkey from Atlas. Because the monkey on Ark is super ugly. But the Atlas one, super cute.
Oh, I'm stuck.
There's a leave giveaway button, but there's not a join twice giveaway button.
I love the monkey. So cute. With his monkey toy, he's so cute. But I read that the monkey was finally like accepted into the group.
What?
But please, I mean, going back to that, everyone's balls.
Mhm.
Please get your balls in hand and in order and curtailed. Y'all don't need that many balls. I do. I love talking about balls. Yep. I'll say it again.
What if I do? Like, what if they all have a purpose?
They all have a purpose, sure.
For the
Then you
most
can
part.
You can explain it to me, and Niz, we're gonna add you to a ticket. So no, no Grizzle. Namokin, congrats. Congrats.
I've only got like
Yay.
100 or 200 balls I can get rid of. Everything else has a purpose.
Everything else has his sentimental value.
No, not sentimental value. They just have stats that need to get put together that I haven't worked
Then-
on yet.
Then move them to another map. You can spread them out.
But all the breeding stuff is on the island.
Well, then you need to reevaluate.
Got it.
All your balls have sentimental
Okay.
value. Yumilin, you got more than, yeah.
And when you say reevaluate, does that mean I can just petition the limit?
No. The limit is 5K. The hard limit is 5K.
Okay. What about
So
the soft
please-
limit? What's the soft limit?
5K.
You said that was the hard limit.
That is the that is the limit. That is the limit. 5K, and 5K is so much. Holy hell. It's so much. You really need that many? Seriously?
Well, look at how many dinos there are. You could just have 10
And-
of each, and you'd have more than 5K.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I don't know
So-
how many dinos there are, so that's probably not true.
So then maybe what we do is if people don't get it under control, maybe then they release me and Grizz and Yumilin and Mako to come and curtail them the way we see fit.
Ah, that sounds like a good idea. Although I have a feeling Grizz would just help me hide them from you.
I would worry about Grizz the most.
Grizz, I'll let you use my grinder.
Y'all think I'm the
No, I'm
meanie.
still under control.
Wait until he's in a bad mood. Wait till Grizz is in a bad mood. You think I'm the meanie? Nope.
I have a bunker that's just 4 grinders, and you just throw the tame in the hole.
Oh wow. It sounds dangerous for the tame. You should probably put a sign up telling the tame not to go in there.
Probably. But I do know that, okay, so someone accidentally they were grinding up with the grinder on ASA, they were grinding up extra tames, and the big meat grinder, the bio grinder, and they accidentally threw their main griffin from their heart bar onto the bio grinder and ground it up, and wanted us to recover. And I super sad, but like I can't. There isn't any way that we can do that. And like I personally, I worry about that, and I personally put away any tame when I'm using that bio grinder. I put away any tame that I use that's mine. I put it away before I even start grinding those things, because no, don't put everything away before you start throwing those into that bio grinder, because that is going to be a bad day for everybody.
See, and that's why we have so many balls. You have 6,000 backups for your main dynos.
You
For
don't
cases
need
like
that
that.
many. You do not need that many, though. You're fighting a losing battle here.
Oh,
Laylo.
for sure, for sure. No, I think I have more than that I can actually get rid of. I think from the Wyvern, I still have probably 500 that I need to get
You
rid
even
of.
got Liz yelling. Liz is yelling. She's so frustrated at you.
Yeah, well, but the breeding pair of backups, I have multiple colors, okay?
Uh-huh.
I
That's
have
what
like 8
color.
different
That's what
color
color token.
patterns, so that's 16.
That's what color tokens are for.
Is that what they're for? I thought they were just for stacking.
Just for
I guess
stacking.
that makes sense. Yeah, I have like 200 and something color tokens that have just been sitting there, and I've been collecting more and buying more, and they're just sitting there. Probably use them.
Please.
Probably use them. Me? I need medication? That that might be true. Maybe yeah. No, I'm just a little extra unhinged right now because I've been sitting in the same traffic this whole fireside. Like we have not moved. So I was actually able to join and listen and participate.
Oh no.
So yeah.
Where are you in traffic that bad?
Atlanta.
And are you going somewhere important, or you have to be in that traffic
Yes.
going to work,
Yes.
or?
Well, not important because I don't have to be there till Monday, but yes, I'm going to South Carolina.
Oh.
I'm
And
a
you're
truck
and you're
driver.
oh. Oh dear. Yeah, that
Well,
traffic's
Yeah,
terrible. It's
I have been
terrible.
sitting here. I think I've moved up maybe half a car length this last hour and a half.
every time I
Where even
And
get,
if I wanted to get off the freeway, I couldn't.
oh no.
I support your work, man. Every time I get in front of one of those robot trucks they have on 35, I just start brake checking it.
Hey, I do that too.
It's a robot truck?
Yeah, they're running
Yeah,
them
they
all
have
up and down
automated.
35.
Yeah, they have automated trucks. They. Some of them have a driver that sits behind the wheel, but they don't do anything. They just sit there and watch it drive itself. So when you cut it off real close, it's real fun to watch them hit brakes.
Really?
I know
That's
that's
kind
messed
of
up, and it's probably not the right way to drive, but it'll make them not want to have automated trucks anymore.
automated trucks just sounds like a terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
I get in front of it and slow down to about 40, 45.
Terrible idea. Automated driving anything is a terrible idea. Like I won't even put on my cruise control because I am that neurotic when I'm driving. Like I have to have control over. Yes, I am a control freak. You can go ahead and say it. I have to have
Limiting us to 5,000 balls.
that.
I'm
Gee-
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, Liz, I love you. Thank you. I needed that laugh. But oh my God, I can know like the automatic driving, the automated thing. Like no, not a good idea. No, thank you. But anyhow, our bullshit session is ended. We are done. Fireside is ended. Sorry, I know that Hugo is here and Hugo is streaming. I think he's still here.
Yeah, I'm here.
But I apologize for my potty mouth there. I'm surprised Wolfie didn't call me out on that word that I just used. And thank you all for joining us. And right after this, I am hopping into announcements and going to be posting about Bodega. And I'm guessing they'll be ready, Grizz. I'm guessing Bob has a magic wand to wave from somewhere to get them available. I don't know. He said it was supposed to be live. Yes, and they're live. All right, they are. Okay. So, yes, it is. So, Bodega is live. The dinos, Bob's Arsenal dinos, Valgaro Chibi Pack, Explorer Notes discount, and health and melee health and weight and stam dinos.
How long are
So
the bodega? How long are they in the shop for?
they are good until next Saturday, midnight Pacific Standard Time. So get your shopping on.
And you said every 5 special Bob special dinos gets me one of my choice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't get
lost
them,
all 6 Sookies I had before. I need more.
Jesus.
and didn't I replace those?
Yeah, you did.
So I
You
thought.
replaced
I think
at least
I think
all
you
of
might
them
be the one.
once, I think.
I think you're probably the one of the
Someone likes
worst
to complain.
ones to lose.
Yeah.
The main offenders that has lost.
2 of them weren't my fault, okay? For some reason, the fin otter drowned underwater. I can't explain that one. He's supposed to be a scuba tank.
Did he drown or did he starve?
Oh, right, it was starved.
Mm-hmm.
Starved.
He
And
starved.
the other ones are me being silly and going to sleep with dinos and stuff on my body. Yeah.
Niz, EU Astraeus will
Like
be
my-
out sometime next week. No exact date yet, but it will be coming next week. We wanted to kind of wait until the crazy that came with the Astraeus update calmed down a little bit before we introduced a new map. But yep, coming next week.
Wait, I can't buy dinos until I'm under the ball limit? What if I just buy them through different maps?
You could, but I
Like, on
suggest
Lost
you.
Colony, we only have
I
like
su-
1,000.
I suggest that you
No.
go onto your portal, onto your player portal, and see your count.
Okay.
Anything else before we're all done for the day? And thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you for coming, showing up, and listening, and putting in your suggestions and making Arcade a better place and a better balance for everybody here. So we appreciate you all. I'm not just saying that just to blow smoke up your skirt, but get those balls in check.
Okay.
But-
I have another crazy question.
Go ahead.
Okay. What if by chance, right, I get rid of all the balls I have, and then on each map have over 5,000 of just like the Suki Featherlight dinos? Then do I have to stay under 5,000?
Yes, it doesn't matter what it is. You need to stay under
But
5,000.
they all have special. Those really have special meaning.
If you have 5,000 Sukis,
Mhm.
I'm seriously going to have a chat with you, even though that's a really nice, fabulous thing that you're supporting Arcade with 5,000 of them purchased. We're going to have a chat with your about your financial decisions.
Oh no! Last time they start acting and thinking like an adult.
Oh, now you're turning into a robot.
All those SCS balls this game's trying to load in right now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, have a good day. We'll talk to you all later. Remember, tomorrow, ASA and ASE, you have your boss fights. Hopefully, ASE, more people show up, so it's not so bad while we kind of figure out what we want to do with that. And ASA, you have 2 boss fights. I'm going to throw that out here as a reminder for everyone. And it's on the calendar, so you can always look at what's going on in on the calendar, too, on the website. So, all right. Take care, everyone. We will talk with you soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that's been another fireside. Hope you could hear everything very well. And okay, so I'm gonna close that. And is there anything else I'm going to do here? It's interesting. I should keep you around for. Probably not. I'm just gonna got a few more things to do before I get visitors at the house here. So I'm just gonna walk out here. I might grab some of the graders and get that started before. Oh, you know what? I need to go grab some more metal. But I think that might be all from Corsair Hugo Palace for today. All right, so if you have any suggestions of things you'd like to see or hear, hear in a video, let me know. I'm thinking about putting together a video talking about the unique things that you'll have on our arcade server. So anybody joining can reference it. Things like the shop and the quest system. Oh, I gotta do this yet. Tame 2 Paterons. That should be quick. You know what? Maybe I'll just do that real quick, just in case anybody's watching this not familiar with that. The shop, the unique engrams, like if you're just getting started on arcade, things like the Omni tool is only one thatch, and it's a great little tool to have for transferring stuff and doing other things. Solo farmer, I can demonstrate that sometime. We got the farmer, the nanny, the hatchery. These two things, the nanny and the hatchery, are great for when you're raising dinos. You put them out, you let them breed. The hatchery picks up the eggs. Oh, these are these two I picked up earlier. I just wanted to see if they had any good traits. They're not good stats. But there's a lot of things, and if anybody else has some thoughts on things we should cover, obviously Discord, as you were just listening to. What am I doing? Talking and not paying attention. What was I saying? Discord, some of the mods. Anytime you put out, what am I doing? Anytime you put down a item that has storage, there's usually an A+ version, and you can toggle to that and get something better, at least for storage. I think that's a great idea. Like these here are A+ storage boxes, and they have 100 slots. I think the standard has 75. Might not seem like much, but you add it all up, it's less clutter around bases, the less items you have around. I'm sure it's going to help the performance. Excuse me. But if you can think of anything. Oh, also, like, talking about the engrams. Let me put these away. Just when you're starting out, something like the reusable spear and reusable bolas, those are very useful tools for low levels. And the A+ small trap, you'll use that for a long time. And it's very handy. You make the cheap to make. You can pop it down, and I mean 200 thatch, 500 stone, 300 wood. You can get that day one. and then tame yourself something. Yeah, I keep some as my tame, but I just heard a pterodon outside, and where's my good crossbow? You know that I don't like using this. Let's do this real quick. Maybe we can see you. Where are you? Almost be out front. Yeah, but I know I heard a pterodon outside. What the heck? Is it on the roof? Yeah. Oh shoot. Hurry up and load. Okay. 2 regular kibble. 3 mutton. We'll just put 3 mutton on you. Not particularly worried about the stats you wind up with. Yeah, so again, I'm just doing my daily challenge. If you're not familiar with what the daily challenges are, you hit the F4 on PC, and you get what your little description here, and it's I have 24 hours to complete this. No, it must have just reset. My challenge is to tame 2 pterodons. Let's get this one going. And guess we'll need to keep an eye on that just for sake of I'm just gonna wake up. It's there's my crossbow. Oh well. Let's grab a wyvern. Let's go find another pterodon. Again, this isn't for stats, it's just to complete the challenge. These are the type of things that should wind up in the grinder eventually. Oh, right there. How did I miss that? Should put this on my hotbar. Gotta love that. I haven't used that long neck much for taming. I think I might have to start. Alright, Stego. Yeah, you can step on them. Just don't. 150 Triceratops. I only wanted a Triceratops. Alright. So, what are we on here? We're on a fire, aren't we? Yeah. Shouldn't take long for these to tame up. And there's the trophy for the alpha wyvern we got earlier. When I went back to look at that other one, I don't know if you guys understood what I was doing when I went back to the wyvern trench earlier. I was looking for that. There was a second alpha fire wyvern. It was gone. Okay. Let me put these away before I foolishly lose them. And make sure we make some more trank darts and Start using that. That's incredible. I knocked them out one shot. Yeah, sometimes I get too set in my ways. And I've been using... What's that one there? There's one. So you're going to the grinder. And did that one have a saddle on it? Where'd it go? No. Okay. Still got a little bit of time. Let's run and see what these let's pick up my letter. Okay. Yep, open. I just wanted to see these wyverns. Distracting, angry. Don't think so. Those can go to the grinder too. Let's grab more things here. I don't understand how you have more than 5,000, especially on one. Went silver. So after this tames up, I'll have my... Let's check it. Yep, I got 1 of 2 done now. And that shouldn't take much longer. Frenetic. Not that smart. What's that mean? Don't know. Next time I'm on, I might have a face cam. I got one for Christmas. I just haven't had a chance to hook it up on it, and I had to buy a extension cord to hook it up. I did that, but it wasn't registering today, so I don't know what's going on with that. Watch, this thing's kind of some wild. I guess it doesn't matter if it has good stats. It has good stats, but I'm not really going to be breeding pterons anytime soon. When I restarted and came to Ragnarok, I was using them to grab the first wyvern eggs I had. And after you get a couple wyverns, you just use them from them. Alright, so... Oh. It's gotta have one more feeding. Alright, so anything we can do real quick. Come on. Come on. So. I know wipe in 15 minutes. Okay, so. Sorry, 150, you're not going to be here shortly. I should be receiving soon a reward for completing the challenge. Matter of fact, I might get, I think for every 2 times, for every other, in other words, for your 2nd, 4th, 6th one you complete for the week, you get a bonus rewards. What is that? It's a pretty nice griffin. But why has it got 40 points in food? 38 in health, not bad. Maybe I run back and grab a trap and... Oh. That is somebody's griffin. So a tribe named Dragon. Your griffins here. Land. It's I can remember to do this. Well, okay. So let's see. Can I get the tribe name in there somewhere? In the picture. There it is. And do a screenshot. And all the corners are up on the screen. So there you go, Tribe of Dragon. You got your griffin here on Ragnarok. I understand why you would be missing it there in the trees like that. That's hard to spot. Guessing some misfortunes happened. It's usually the way it usually works is somehow you die. This is one of the entrances into the ice cave. I like to come here and grab loot crates. You can get some okay stuff here. The best place I've found at getting good loot is that on the Wyvern Cave in the south. What happened there? Especially it seems like the one that's not as you go in to the left, but the one that's on back, and usually has 2 wyverns guarding that area or flying around. That is where you get the good. I've gotten 2 good Rex saddles there. I think a Therizino saddle, or blueprints. And what else did I get? I can't remember, but I know that's where I get a lot. The best loot. Not having a lot of luck here today. Getting a lot of blue drops. But some days you get lucky and these will all be yellow, and you can get some okay stuff out of them. Decent long neck or things. Maybe we'll get lucky on this one. Well, not the best. But there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, up to 5 loot crates in there. I'm not sure how often it respawns. I usually just go there and don't hang around. What we got up here? 150, 30. So 185. Okay stats, but not gonna break my. Oop, there's another one up there. Where'd he come from? Not that I couldn't probably beat him, but ice wyverns, talents. You don't get talents for ice wyverns. You don't get anything out of it other than prime meat. I don't need that. And a wounded wyvern. That's what you get for it. So if you use my teleporter pad there, and you want to go by foot, I don't know how many of you would be doing that. I leave this door open over here, and then you can just go through here to get outside. Past my past my base onto the mainland off this peninsula. And yes, you can't come in and walk around, check out the place. Everything's should be locked, so you won't be able to really do anything. But let's see, I need to go get some more metal, but that's I can do later. In any case, like I said before, if there's anything you would like to see, you think I could make a video on, let me know. There's already a lot of good videos out there, but if there's something that's missing, let me know and I can try to fill in any blanks that there may be. And I'm no expert on all things, but I was going to show you these chests. So this is for, let me put that away, because I had done, what's it say? I completed chest here. I think this means I've done amateur. I think I've done 6 this week. Oh, okay, so put these down. And you can only do one a day. So I've been pretty active in it. Was that a saddle or was that a blueprint? That's blueprint. That's good. I always like blueprints better because you can always make more. If you lose the saddle, you're done. Vascos. Ah. I don't think I've ever tamed one of them, but now I have one. Oh, I've gotten one before. Or maybe twice before. Let's see what we got here. And good old Pelagornis with high weight. Long time ago in ASE, I played on a server where the only flowers that you could use was a Pelagornis. We're trying to make it more of a. This guy's got good stats. I'm not a big fan of snakes. These things kind of always freaked me out. To be honest. I think these things can burrow, right? What'd that do? So if hit C. I don't know. No, I could be wrong. I thought they burrowed somehow. Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure out. All right, so and with the dino wipe coming up, and I gotta get off the computer here. We're gonna call it a day. Question for anybody out there listening, might want to comment. When there is a dino wipe, does that reset the eggs in the wyvern trap? Does that reset the eggs, wyvern eggs in the wyvern trench? That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. I wish everybody a pleasant day, evening, what have you. And talk to you later. Bye.